A day after the centre announced the Padma Awards, the honours have ignited a political storm. Why? This is the People's Padma, as it's very popularly called today. But this recognition of merit is being read through a political lens, with critics accusing the centre of politicising, of electionising, as they put it, the awards. Others are hailing it as deserved recognition. But what's really playing out, particularly in the states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu? What is this controversy about? Has there been a whole lot more awards being given to the states that are due for elections later this year? We'll break that down for you. But first, a report with all of those reactions on what this controversy is all about.
The Padma Awards list is not just about excellence. It is about electoral geography. With assembly polls looming in the south, the Padma Awards have landed squarely in the political spotlight. From Kerala to Tamil Nadu, southern states feature prominently in this year's Padma list. Names that resonate deeply with public memory, culture and politics now carry the Republic's highest civilian honours. In Kerala, the late former Chief Minister V.S. Achuthanandan has been awarded the Padma Vibhushan. A towering left leader, vocal critic of the RSS and respected across party lines, his inclusion has drawn attention far beyond the state. Sharing the spotlight is cinema icon Mammootty, honoured with Padma Bhushan. A cultural figure with immense influence in Kerala, his recognition adds star power to the list. Tamil Nadu too features strongly, with one of the highest numbers of Padma awardees this year. This comes at a time when the BJP is actively trying to broaden its appeal in a state long dominated by Dravidian politics. Put together, a significant share of this year's Padma Awards has gone to states heading for elections and to regions where the BJP is seeking to make political inroads. Opposition parties call it strategic timing, alleging that civilian honours are being used to send political signals. The charge has drawn a fierce counterattack.
It is not degrading the BJP, degrading the talented heads from Tamil Nadu. So let them not do that.
It can be aptly handled by the people who have the leadership, mettle and acumen in the center. Unfortunately, Congress, you don't find many with that kind of leadership attribute and acumen. So it is quite natural from Congress to make these sorts of allegations.
Honouring mass leaders, cultural icons and public figures carries weight, especially when voters are watching closely. As the South gears up for crucial electoral battles, the Padma Awards have become more than recognition for service to nation. Bureau Report, India Today.
So the list triggering a political showdown, as we just showed you. But is this manufactured outrage, or is there some truth to what the opposition is alleging here? Is the outrage warranted, justified? Is there undue favoritism to poll-bound states? Let's break down the list for you. We've gone through the entire list of all those who are being awarded. Which state has the highest number? It's Maharashtra. It's not any of the poll-bound states, but Maharashtra, which has 15 Padma awardees. Then you have Tamil Nadu at 13. And right after that, Uttar Pradesh, again a state that's not going to polls, with 11 Padma awardees. West Bengal also has 11 Padma awardees. West Bengal, of course, is a poll-bound state. Next in the list is Kerala and Karnataka, both with 8 Padma awardees. Then Telangana, then Assam and Gujarat. Assam again is a poll-bound state. So if you look at this particular list, number one on that list is not a poll-bound state. It's actually Maharashtra. But overall, what in fact the opposition is harping on here is that about 1/4 of the entire Padma list, you have awardees from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Assam, from Puducherry and from West Bengal. That's what they're referring to. But we'll leave it to you to decide based on the numbers that we're putting out on our screens, in which you've got several others. You've got Karnataka, you've got Telangana, you've got Gujarat, Maharashtra on the top of that list, Uttar Pradesh as well. But what's actually political? We look through that particular list. There are a couple of names which do take a rather political turn, especially in light of an election coming up in some of these states like Kerala. And in fact, if you look at the names from Kerala and Tamil Nadu, largely more political figures that the Padma Award is going to from Kerala. First of all, you have V.S. Achuthanandan, former Kerala Chief Minister, a legend in Kerala, a left stalwart. So this did raise a few eyebrows, but has been welcomed he's been awarded with the Padma Vibhushan. In fact, in the Padma Vibhushan list, the largest number is going to Kerala. It's the Padma Vibhushan for Public Affairs is being given posthumously to the former Kerala Chief Minister. Let's also look at the other names. Shibu Soren, former Jharkhand Chief Minister, JMM founder for Public Affairs, has also been given the Padma Vibhushan. Again, over this, a lot of buzz that the BJP is doing this as an outreach to the JMM. The other names that come up here is also the likes of P. Narayanan, senior RSS leader for public affairs. He's also been awarded the Padma Vibhushan. Another important name is also that of Vellapalli Nateshan, who's of the Yerava community leader. And considering the BJP is making an outreach to this particular community, that's an important name also to highlight. The likes of Dharmendra is also, of course, former actor, but beyond that, someone who's also been a former BJP MP. So these are some of the names there on your screens that we're putting out. I'll bring in our reporters on this broadcast. We've got Shibi as well as Anagha, Keshav. Shibi getting us the latest updates from Thiruvananthapuram. Shibi, I've just put the spotlight on a couple of names from Kerala, and these surely have also taken a political turn. Whether you look at the fact of former Kerala Chief Minister Achuthanandan being awarded posthumously the Padma Vibhushan, or several other names as well. In some cases, it's being seen even as an outreach by the BJP to a particular community.
Well, exactly. That's how the left has also perceived these awards as, though they're not explicitly speaking about it. CPM State Secretary M.V. Govindan did mention that, well, when it comes to choosing awards, if we look at the list, there are many people who are extremely deserving, but there are some people who are not so deserving, also saying that, going to add on that there are some pleasing factors also if you look into it detail. He was clearly mentioning about somebody like Vellapalli Nateshan's name being included in the list, because that's a community, Irava community, that the BJP has been trying their best to, reach out to, because traditionally, if we see, the Irava have been the vote bank of the CPM. They've traditionally voted for the CPIM, and that's been their core strength also. But in the last few years, we've seen a slight shift in their voting pattern also. So this is the BJP trying to impress the community one more time, is what the CPM indirectly has said. But Vellapalli Nateshan is also one figure who shares a very close bond with Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, also with the left. But his son is part of the NDA, is a convener of NDA. So again, raises questions regarding that. P. Narayanan has been a very, a prominent journalist, Malayalam journalist here, who's known to have closely worked with organizer and RSS. So there are some political questions being raised also in the case of V.S. Achuthanandan, the Chief Minister, because he's one figure who is loved across all political factions. When he passed away in July last year also, we saw people from different political parties, different political leanings coming out and, to get a last glimpse of him. That was he was the biggest crowd puller also in the state. So in that also there is there's some politics involved in it, is what people close to the left also saying. But again, when it comes to V.S. Achuthanandan, that's not being explicitly said because of his contributions, great contributions to the state, because of his life that was dedicated completely to public service. So in that way, if we see, there are names being pointed out, particularly, especially of Vellapalli Nateshan, P. Narayanan and V.S. Achuthanandan in this case. And also Mammootty's award being delayed for a very long time has also become a point of discussion, saying that the state has been submitting this recommendation for a very, very long time. After almost 27 years, he's being awarded Padma Bhushan after receiving Padma Shri in 1998.
Let me just put the focus on that, what you're referring to there, Shibi, of the outrage also over Mammootty getting this honour. The question that's constantly been raised by the likes of the Kerala Chief Minister is, why is it taken so long? That is also become a controversy on its own. If we can just pull out what exactly the Kerala Chief Minister has said before I take this across to Anagha, we'll just play that out for our viewers. The Kerala Chief Minister saying, yes, it's great that Mammootty has gotten this award now, but why did it take so long? Listen.
ഞങ്ങൾക്കെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കേരളത്തിലെ മന്ത്രിസഭയ്ക്ക് ഇപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും ആ സന്തോഷത്തിൽ പങ്കുചേരാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞതിലും നല്ല സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. കാരണം കഴിഞ്ഞ കുറേ വർഷങ്ങളായി ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ ശുപാർശ ഇങ്ങനെ നൽകിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പത്മഭൂഷൺ മമ്മൂട്ടിക്ക് നൽകണം എന്ന ശുപാർശ. എല്ലാറ്റിനും അതിൻ്റേതായ കാലമുണ്ടല്ലോ. ഏതായാലും ഇപ്പോൾ അത് നൽകി എന്നത് ഏറ്റവും സന്തോഷകരമായ കാര്യമാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നമുക്ക് ഹാർദമായി അഭിനന്ദിക്കാം.
Yes, that's the message there from the Kerala Chief Minister saying long overdue. Let's put the focus on Tamil Nadu as well. Anagha Keshav is joining us with more details on this. Anagha, interestingly, you look at the list really as far as those from Tamil Nadu who've been awarded the Padma Awards. There's no controversy really. None of the political names really who've been chosen. Largely, you've got, contributors from the field of arts and the likes. But there is, in fact, quite a bit of talk of really what this will mean going into an election in Tamil Nadu. How has the DMK chosen to react so far on all of the names who have been picked from Tamil Nadu, Anagha?
Well, in fact, Akshita, the DMK has picked up one name from that list. In fact, it is the director of IIT Madras, Mr. Kamakoti, who heads the IIT Madras. In fact, Mr. Kamakoti had landed in a controversy after his comments about the benefits of cow urine. In fact, this happened around exactly the same time last year when he at a public event had spoken about the benefits of cow urine. Soonly, the DMK had picked this up and this video had gone extremely viral and had questioned the director's credibility as an academic. And now cut to 1 year, he has been conferred with a Padma Award, and the DMK has once again picked this up and questioned, especially the Congress's Kerala wing has taken to Twitter and has hit out at Professor Kamakoti over a Padma Award being given to him. They've questioned his credibility about being an academic and talking about cow urine. But however, make no mistake, none of this really takes away the merit of each and every person's name that's mentioned in the Padma Award. Each and every person are highly regardful. They've done, for their long-standing service, and that's why the government has really recognized them for their contribution and conferred this award. Of course, what's transpiring is only politics, and the merit that they deserve is going to be given to every single person on that list.
Let's focus on that, shall we? Thanks, Anagha, for joining us with those details. Let's talk about the merit itself. We've spoken of the politics, but this is a huge moment for so many of these people who've been recognized for the work that they've done in their respective fields. And some of these stories are stories we've never heard about before. Just focusing really on the big names that have emerged from the South, let's get you some of the reactions of what they had to say soon after they were announced as some of the winners or those who've been conferred with the Padma Awards.
Thanks.
It is not only me, sir. No individual work for award. We work on our consciousness. If your consciousness-based work culture is within you, awards will come automatically. However, I sincerely thank the Prime Minister and Home Minister for giving this chance. To work in the
It's not easy to be a performer because there's so many times when we are unwell, but still we have to perform. And especially when we are going as representatives of India, when we're traveling abroad and dancing with the Indian flag as the, in front of us, the responsibility is so much. And we just get so involved in the dance that we forget about everything else. It's just the pride of our nation and the dance what we want to present to the best of our ability. However,
of the politics. Let's put the focus again on the fact that these are individuals who've contributed so greatly to their field, their respective fields, whether it's Indian culture, Indian tradition, medicine, science, whatever it is, and maybe recognize and celebrate that.